In the intricate dance of life, where the mind constantly wavers between past regrets and future anxieties, a still point exists, a space where thought, judgment, and fear dissolve, allowing pure instinct to take the lead. It's a concept so profound, it has mystified many for centuries. Mushin, or the no mind. Miyamoto Musashi, the legendary samurai, didn't just understand this concept, he lived it. His sword didn't just cut through opponents, it cut through the very fabric of conventional thinking. To the outside world, his unmatched victories in duels were a testament to his physical prowess. But delve deeper, and you'd realize it was his mastery over the no mind that truly set him apart. So what does it mean to possess no mind? And how did this philosophy become Musashi's secret weapon in both combat and the larger battles of life? Prepare to venture into the heart of a philosophy that transcends martial arts and provides insights into mastering life itself. Join us as we journey through Musashi's mind, or perhaps his no mind. From the silent monasteries nestled in the rugged mountains of ancient Japan emanated profound wisdom. The Zen monks, with their introspective gazes and meditative poise, weren't just seeking spiritual enlightenment. They were also exploring a state of consciousness where the mind was free from clutter, free from judgment, and remarkably, free from the mind itself. This was the birthplace of Mushin. While Musashi is celebrated as a stalwart practitioner of no mind, the roots of this philosophy dig deep into Zen Buddhism. Here in the world of Zen, Mushin was not just a concept, it was a way of life. The monks believed in letting go of the ego, the desires, and the fears, allowing the universe to flow through them, unfiltered and uninhibited. But how did a spiritual philosophy migrate to the aggressive arena of martial arts? The answer lies in the very essence of combat. True combat isn't about aggression, it's about pure reaction, unhampered by thought. The samurai, with their unwavering code of honor, recognized this. They saw in Mushin not just a path to spiritual clarity, but also the ultimate martial mindset. And so, from the quiet halls of meditation, no mind found its voice in the swift strikes and calculated moves of the samurai, with Musashi becoming its most iconic ambassador. Amidst the whirlwind of clashing swords, the cacophony of battle cries, and the tension that charged the air, there stood Musashi, a figure seemingly untouched by the chaos around him. His demeanor wasn't just that of a skilled warrior, it was of a man who had tapped into a deeper understanding, a realm where time seemed to slow down and where every move was the embodiment of precision and intention. At the heart of this heightened state of consciousness was Mushin. Musashi's application of the no-mind philosophy wasn't confined to meditation mats or serene settings. Instead, he wielded it as a potent weapon on the battlefield. This principle allowed him to be incredibly present, pushing distractions to the periphery and sharpening his awareness to razor-fine acuity. Take, for instance, his famous duel with Sasaki Kojiro. As Kojiro swung his famed mono-hoshizao with lethal intent, Musashi, with an oar as his weapon, demonstrated a focus so intense that it seemed as if he was anticipating each move even before his opponent made it. This wasn't mere physical prowess. It was Mushin in action. Musashi had dissolved the barrier between thought and action, becoming a vessel for pure, unfiltered response. Through such illustrative moments from his life, it becomes evident that Musashi's combat genius was deeply intertwined with his mastery of the no mind. Beyond the battlefield's confines, Musashi's talents flourished in the tranquil realm of art. This legendary warrior, known for his swordsmanship, was equally adept with a paintbrush in hand. But what's intriguing is how the essence of Mushin permeated even these delicate strokes. Every brush movement, every chisel on wood carried the weightlessness of the no mind. Just as in combat, Musashi approached his canvas without preconceived notions, allowing the art to emerge organically. This wasn't merely about creating a painting or sculpture, it was a dance between the artist and the moment, devoid of mental clutter. Take his renowned piece, Wild Geese Among Reeds. The birds are depicted with a simplicity that borders on abstraction, yet they pulse with life. This could only be achieved by an artist who was completely present, one who let go of calculated intent and let intuition guide the brush. In this intertwining of Mushin with art, Musashi showcases that the power of the no mind isn't restricted to martial feats. Its essence can breathe life into a canvas, transforming mere paint and wood into timeless tales of beauty and emotion. While Musashi's duels and artistic endeavors are often spotlighted, the ripples of Mushin extended even to the mundane moments of his life. For a master like him, the principle wasn't confined to high-stakes scenarios. It colored every aspect of his daily existence. Imagine the samurai, not in the heat of a duel or lost in an artistic trance, but in simpler acts, sipping tea, practicing basic sword strokes, or even engaging in conversation. In these activities, the essence of Mushin manifested as an unburdened presence. It was this immersion in the present, free from the chains of past regrets or future anxieties, that lent a unique depth to his routine tasks. Whether it was honing his weaponry skills or meticulously preparing his meals, Musashi did so with an awareness that comes from being in a state of no mind. This didn't just make him efficient, it allowed him to find joy, lessons, and meaning in the seemingly ordinary. It serves as a compelling reminder that the power of Mushin is not exclusive to grand endeavors. Its magic can illuminate the most commonplace activities, transforming them into acts of mindfulness and purpose. And in doing so, Musashi's life becomes a testament to the idea that profound lessons and fulfillment often lie hidden in daily routines, waiting to be unearthed by those present enough to notice. In the quiet corners of Musashi's routine, a powerful antidote to one of today's most pervasive mental challenges was brewing: the curse of overthinking. Today, with the onslaught of information and the constant hum of digital distractions, many find themselves ensnared in the web of excessive rumination, mulling over decisions and doubting every choice. Musashi's days, while devoid of our modern cacophony, were not without their challenges. Yet he seldom found himself caught in the quagmire of analysis paralysis. In adopting a no-mind state, Musashi operated from a place of instinctive reaction rather than prolonged deliberation. This wasn't impulsiveness, but a deeply cultivated intuition. In the thick of a duel, there was no room for doubt or second-guessing. He needed to act, and Mushin ensured those actions were both swift and precise. This principle holds invaluable lessons for our times. Overthinking, with its endless loops of what-ifs and worst-case scenarios, can be a mental quagmire. Musashi's no-mind approach invites us to trust our instincts more, to step out of the shadows of incessant contemplation, and to act with confidence. Embracing Mushin is not about abandoning critical thought, but about finding the balance. It's about silencing the noise, honing our intuition, and realizing that sometimes the best decision is made when the mind is at its quietest. In today's world, we often find ourselves in situations that trigger a barrage of emotions: anger, anxiety, elation, or sorrow. While it's natural to feel, it's essential to ensure emotions don't cloud judgment or lead to regrettable reactions. Musashi's approach teaches us to be observers of our emotions without getting entangled. By adopting a no-mind stance, we can experience feelings without letting them take the reins of our actions. In emotionally charged moments, imagine the power of stepping back, accessing Mushin, and responding with calm clarity. Musashi's strategies for emotional equilibrium are not about suppression, but about understanding, observation, and masterful control. For in the quiet sanctum of no mind, emotions find their rightful place, neither suppressed nor erupting uncontrollably, but flowing seamlessly, enriching the tapestry of our experiences. As we've journeyed through Musashi's life, the potency of Mushin becomes evident. But how do we, in our modern, fast-paced world, infuse this ancient wisdom into our day-to-day? Mindful meditation. The core of Mushin starts with mindfulness. Begin with simple breathing exercises. Allow thoughts to come and go without attachment, practicing non-judgmental observation. Single tasking. In an age of multitasking, Musashi's laser-focused approach suggests doing one thing at a time, wholeheartedly. This not only enhances efficiency, but also nurtures the no-mind state. Nature retreats. Whether it's a walk in the park or a weekend in the mountains, nature can recalibrate our minds. Limiting information intake. While information is vital, Overconsumption can clutter the mind. Dedicate specific times for emails, news, or social media, ensuring that the mind isn't constantly bombarded. Drawing from these practices, numerous individuals today, from athletes to entrepreneurs, have harnessed the clarity and focus Mushin offers. It's not about retreating from the world, but engaging with it more authentically, bringing forth improved productivity, sharper focus, and a tranquil state of being. Venturing deeper into the Mushin paradigm, it's imperative to address the critics and tread with caution. The profound appeal of the no-mind philosophy, as embraced by Musashi, does not render it beyond scrutiny. Risk of emotional detachment. While Mushin advocates for equanimity, a potential pitfall is confusing this with emotional detachment or suppression. Emotions are vital, acting as life's compass, guiding us toward joy, away from harm, and anchoring relationships. Mushin shouldn't mute this rich tapestry of human experience. The fine line between clarity and apathy. While a clutter-free mind can pave the way for clarity, there's a thin line between this state and apathy. Being in the present shouldn't equate to a lack of foresight or disregard for consequences. Like all philosophies, Mushin can be misinterpreted. Some may falsely use it to justify lack of preparation or irresponsibility, mistakenly citing spontaneous action as being in the no-mind state. It's not one size fits all. While Musashi's application of Mushin was exemplary, it's essential to understand that each individual's journey with it may differ. It's a tool, not a doctrine, and should be adapted to personal contexts. In essence, while Mushin offers a profound path to clarity and centeredness, it's crucial to integrate it with discernment and wisdom. By heeding these cautionary notes, one can fully reap the benefits of the no-mind philosophy without inadvertently straying from its core essence. As we've journeyed through Musashi's world and the Zen origins of Mushin, the serenity and clarity offered by the no-mind state become undeniably evident. It's not merely about detaching from thought, but rather finding a poised equilibrium amidst life's chaos. Musashi's legacy is not just as a legendary samurai, but as a guide into this profound mental realm. The allure of Mushin transcends epochs, offering modern souls a sanctuary from the noise and haste. So, to our esteemed viewers, consider this an open invitation. Venture into the vast expanse of your mind, and perhaps, with Musashi's insights as a beacon, you'll discover the profound stillness that resides within.